Alright, so Google fired a sexist guy for writing a thing that was sexist. Naturally, 1,938 people are mad about this on the internet. I'm going to speedrun the thread. Starting holding down the down arrow on my keyboard now. We'll see how long this takes. Text is going by kind of fast here. If I could read any individual comments, I would totally comment on them on the, fascinating and principled debate that is taking place, but thankfully I cannot. So we'll have to miss out on all sorts of arguments about, the chilling of free speech and how in today's America it isn't possible to do things which previously could have been done in yesterday's America and so on, and a number of people who are holding a number of opinions you really would not believe unless you read them. Okay, reaching the first... No, I thought for a moment they were reaching the end of the first subthread, but no, it's still going. This first subthread is... There we go! 600 posts. Alright, the next one is about 300, so this could take a while. Okay, Mark, we're now on the second large subthread. Oh, I just saw something saying the author is a total idiot. Scroll past. That is probably the only person out of 1,937 who thinks so. I'm pretty sure you'll find that's a very unpopular opinion around these parts. But, we are apparently all about free speech, so seems fine. I did see a good post, actually. I made the mistake of reading much of this thread 10 minutes ago when there were only 530 posts. And I saw one good post out of those. So at that rate, there would now be several. I think we're coming up on the halfway mark. Now, I don't really have any checkpoints here, but there's no risk of death in the run unless Chrome runs out of memory. Real possibility of that. When I checked before I began scrolling in a test video I recorded earlier, the browser was using about 238 megabytes of RAM before I began scrolling, at which point it was increasing by 10 to 15 megs a second. So this computer is pretty RAM heavy. I think I've got either 8 or 16 gigs in here. So even in the worst case scenario, let's say I've got 8 gigs of RAM and I might have another 2 gigs of programs open, maybe have Visual Studio in the background or something in order to, qualify me to be looking at Hacker News. Obviously you have to be a hacker. That would still leave 6 gigabytes for scrolling. Even at 10 megs a second, that's 600 seconds. Yeah, it's not going to take 10 minutes to get through this. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a no crash run of the thread. Yet we're still going on here. Quite a lot of people who are extremely upset. Oh, I saw Hitch. This was the first browser Hitch. That's got to be a garbage collection. Yep, everyone is still mad, still mad, still mad. I'm seeing they're quoting BioTruths. Ooh, man. Objective science. We're into the objective science arguments. Okay. We're out of subthread territory. So the risk of failure is pretty much nothing at this point as long as we can get past the final boss section of the thread. This is where the flagged comments are. Coming up in just a sec, the flagged comment section is where the moderators have taken out of the thread posts which are actually too bad for Hacker News. Previously undiscovered phenomenon. But we will be coming up on that. The sign of it, as we scroll pretty fast, ever-increasing clip here, will be a bunch of bracketed posts, which doesn't say anything. A lot of grey areas. Yes, downvotes. Downvote me if you please. What's that one there? I don't care about downvotes. Why all the downvotes, etc., etc. Everyone is very interested in their own downvotes. There's a very few downvotes in this thread, as of course everyone agrees with each other on hating women. Alright, thanks for watching. Next time round, I'm not going to read any of these posts.